Hi folks, Kevin, Carol, midnight, which works well because we're going into the shadows today. Okay, so this is kind of a fun pattern. It's a fun cat. He likes shoes. Anyway, I think I have to start it again.
No, just keep it going.
Sacrificial shoe. Okay, so animal husbandry. Here we go. So let me demo this from as it's done in the choreography, where there's a right side pass that leads into this. So the right side pass, little step, little push. I go back, side, side, hand change. Okay, I'm in handshake here. I'm going to step with the lady, and I pull her in front of me, and we end up like this, smiling. Hi. And then we do a basic, side, together, wiggle, wiggle, side, together, wiggle, wiggle. I turn my body, the lady goes out, wait for her face to show up, and then before I step. So yeah, let me just do the whole thing one more time. No pausing and no cats. Just this is one of our better videos. Okay, here we go. So little push, little step, right side pass, hand change. Bring her in the shadow. Side together, wiggle, wiggle, side together, wiggle, wiggle, throw her out, so to speak, back into regular, and then I'll go back into closed. Okay? Let me do one from this side. Actually, let me do one with my back to you for the moment. Okay. Right side pass again. Little step, little push. Run away, on the tracks, hand change. Bring her in the shadow. Basic. Kind of. Dumb. There we go. All right. Breaking it down. All right. So, from the right side pass again. Okay, the trick here is when you bring your hand down, you switch hands. Okay, so little step, little push, I do the right side pass. When I bring my hand down, I go into handshake. Okay, I put it in here, I don't throw it. Okay, so we're in this this configuration here. I don't want to have my back to you. I think this is actually gonna. Let me put Carol's back slightly to the camera here. Okay, so we're both, she's going to take a step back, I'm going to take a step forward. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my whole body when I come this way. Okay, I'm not doing this with my hand. What's making me pull on her is I'm turning my body. You can see how much my hand moves. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to turn her thumb down, and that's going to cause her to want to pivot 90 degrees. So let's do a little rock here. Here we go, pivot. And then I catch her with my hand on her hip. So as soon as I feel her stepping forward, I break the connection, and this is what stops her, okay? What you don't want is to have a collision. Collisions are bad, okay? This looks really...
Could be fun.
Could be fun. I mean, if you're that kind of abusive relationship. Anyway, so yeah, here we go. So like this is what you don't want to have happen. Okay. Yeah. Goddamn.
Like I said, fun.
Fun. Yeah. So yeah, you're supposed to turn almost 90, close to 90. Don't turn 45, or this is not a body check. Okay. It's like, there we go. Very nice. And then we go off together. okay? And smile at each other, look like they're enjoying it. Okay, now when I usually do two, all right. Now, to make her come out of this, I kind of have to reverse how I got into it.
However, before we get that far, let's get into the shadow configuration. When, go ahead and rock me back. He's gonna put his hand on my shoulder, and knowing that I'm going into shadow,
Hip.
I said shoulder, forgive me. I do know my body parts. Anyhow, and I put my hand on his hand, which is on my hip, and I put my hand right here in which he will grab when I offer it back to him. And this is when we start the shadowed
And
basic.
a lot of times I'll bring it down here, okay? I'll have,
And ladies, it's kind of funny. I kind of offer it up here. He likes to bring, you know.
it put some drama into it here.
But it doesn't matter if you
Yeah.
offer it low, if you offer it high.
do it.
I'll do it low.
No, high.
I'll do it high this time.
High this time. Bump, yum, yum. So you can have so much fun with that.
Or we can do it low.
Or we can do it low. How low do you want to go? Low. Okay. Yeah, play with it, whatever you want to do. There's no right way to do it.
All right. Now getting out of it.
Getting out of it. So this actually requires the guy to do a fake. A fake basically means I'm taking one step for her two. So when I'm actually doing this and landing on my right, she actually has to go left, right. So, and you can see this here. So, 1, 2. So I did one step and she did two.
And then ladies, for you when getting into the shadowed position, it's just a matter of doing a rock, step, and then on this, as he's pulling me in front of him, you're kind of sliding your right foot and pivoting at the same time. And so it's like, you're kind of giving, it's kind of like a skater step, but kind of forward, and then you end up sideways. And then you kind of will be like this, and you're gonna have to bring in your left foot.
Yeah, everybody collect. You don't start with your foot
Out,
as a
because
kickstand.
Yeah, because right now we're gonna go ahead and start the basic, so you have to collect it. And this is exactly like a regular basic, but in the shadowed.
Okay, now to get out, to end it, I have to almost reverse how I got into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to let the lady go. I'm going to turn my body. Okay, I'm not pushing her with my hand. Once again, it's my shoulder, and that actually is going to move her. And once again, she has to do 2 steps to my 1. Okay, so when I end up on my left, she's going to do right, left, and basically I say hold here until you see her face, and then you're going to offer your hand and step with her. In fact, let me do it. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. Okay, I might do one with
Do a wiggle.
yeah, wiggle first. Okay, so we'll do one basic. So side together, wiggle. I look where I want her to go. I'm turning my body. There's 1, 2, and that's when I step with her. Okay. When I see her face, that's my signal to step. Okay.
Do it again.
All right. Basic again. Together, step together, wiggle. I turn her, she pivots. Okay, so yeah, you have to be, it takes a little practice to get that right. Let me do this, I'm gonna do this once with my back to you.
And then I have to do the legs.
Yeah. Alright. Basic. Together, wiggle. I turn. I do push her hip a little bit as I'm doing everything, and actually I'm going to end it this way, okay? All right,
Okay,
So-
so in, for the ladies, in shadow here, do one basic. After the wiggle, wiggle, you're on your right foot. He's gonna start to send you out. You're gonna go ahead and step onto your left foot, and you're gonna pivot on that left foot, land on your right, and then you're gonna take one step on your left foot back, and then rock, step. And let's do that again. Side together, wiggle, wiggle. Then here, pivot, right, left, rock, step.
there you go. How to get into a shadow and out of a shadow. This is a fun step. Oh, I want to do some bonus features. So there's other fun things that you can do when that's not a shadow that you can do in handshake. So let's say I just did the right side pass. There's a nice fun move called a hip check. The guy gets to do something called a hairbrush, but and here's what that looks like. So okay, and I can end it with a right side pass. And another one is I can do the same thing, but this time grab the hip and bring her back into a basic.
Do the hip toss.
The one I just did.
The hip toss.
Oh,
In shadow.
and Carol wants to do this one.
Which is
This
kinda
one,
fun.
this is fun. It is a bit tricky. I actually, instead of landing on my right, I'm gonna stay on my left, and well, you'll see it in a moment. Okay. And I'll stop one here, and at that point, I'll push on her, and we're off and running again. And the phone's ringing. See you all in class.